The only reason I caught that little run was the dogs got me up at 5:30 and I heard the whistle go off, so I ran in there and jumped on that real quick.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, May 12th, 2025, and you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, US and China agreed to cut reciprocal tariffs by 115% for 90 days, sparking a global risk-on rally. Stocks, DXY, CNY, and crude jumped, while gold and bonds fell. Pharma stocks dropped after President Trump announced an executive order to slash drug prices by 30 to 80%. Ukraine and Europe declared a 30-day ceasefire with Russia starting May 12th, warning of sanctions if violated. Markets now await the US federal budget and central bank speakers. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Let's start with the currency pairs and Syzygy AI. So here's what's going on today. Let's look at the obvious, which is the trend right now is down on the Aussie dollar pair. If I look at support and resistance, we've got significant resistance way up here. So if it ever gets up there, I'm looking to go short. We've got intermediate support here. As you can see, it's bounced through it a couple times, but it hasn't really continued on beyond that area. So at some point, I think this is probably going to hold. You got some opportunities to maybe do a couple of scalps here. And if you're lucky, you'll catch the one that really boomerangs back up in that direction. But you got some room here between where the RSI indicator shows where it was overbought here. Price tends to go back to these points. So I don't know how much. Let's see, how much is that? So if I got in right now and I went up to the overbought point, that's about 13 pips. That's worth a try. That's one opportunity there. If I take a look at the HUD, we're in the middle on RSI values. ADX is weak, so it's a very weak trend. As I said, right now, the trend is down. It's bearish. And AI also confirms that the next few bar predictions will be bearish as well. And the last alert was way back here at 2 in the morning, and it was a short. So if you were awake, you could have made some money last night. All right, on to the next one. Yeah. Euro pound, the same situation. I actually grabbed a real quick scalp this morning from this one. It is in a downtrend. It tipped its toe into this very strong area of support. And I was able to grab a little piece of the pie right here, going back up. The HUD says RSI's in the middle zone, so poop emoji zone. Weak trend, but this color is getting darker, so it's starting to get a little bit stronger. Like I said, the trend is to the downside. That's pretty obvious from just looking at the chart. The last signal was short, and that was 265 bars ago. There we go. Way back here. So that was Friday at 9 in the morning. So if you could have been short from Friday 9 in the morning till right up until now, and you would have still been making money. Right now, the AI is saying you got conflicting signals because you got a downward trend, but you've got upward predictions. So AI is predicting the next few bars will be to the upside.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
All right, last but not least, US Canadian dollars. This is in a pretty clear uptrend. The last signal was at 1:55 a.m. last night. If you had taken that, you would have made money. There are a few little areas of resistance here and here. As you can see, the RSI peaked out right here as well. And then it did a little bit of pullback, but since then pounded back up. There's very high support right here. And that's initially what it bounced off of from here going forward to the upsides. The HUD is saying we're in the high 60s, so 70 turns that into cash. So we're getting pretty close to an area where this should start to pull back. The ADX is really weak. It's a very weak trend. The trend obviously is bullish. The last trading alert was 71 bars ago. AI is predicting future bars to be bullish as well. I think for the short term, it's probably going to go up a little bit more, but at some point, it's going to hit some resistance here and pull back. I would just keep an eye on that at this point in time. The brain dead trade would be as if it pulls back down to here, you would expect a bounce. But what I think more likely to happen is there's going to be some resistance forming up here. It's somewhere, and then it'll pull back a little bit. And that'll be your opportunity to make some money.
Yeah.
So, Dave, any questions, concern, problems, issues, etc.?
No, I don't think so. Pretty much right on there. I wish I was awake at that time.
The only reason I caught that little run was the dogs got me up at 5:30 and I heard the whistle go off, so I ran in there and jumped on that real quick. Okay. All right, that's it for today. Have good luck trading, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Happy trading.
You too.